Hello guys, happy Friday. Thank you for joining me here today for our daily meditations for August 19th. Please, before I forget, please hit the subscribe, the notification bell, the like if you do like this video and you want to see more of these. I'm noticing that my views are going up slightly, but it's making me super happy. So I just want to thank you guys for that, and also just say something really quick about my channel. I'm going to do a variety of things. It's not just going to be daily meditations. I'm on a weight loss journey. I'm going to do a Nutrafol review. I'm going to paint a Bible and review and like film that. Hauls, makeup stuff, jewelry making, vlogs, like a bunch of things. So I don't want you to see this video and be like, yeah, I'm not an addict, because that's my next disclaimer. I read the Just for Today by Narcotics Anonymous daily here because I am in recovery, and I found it really important to have this for myself when I started, and I couldn't find it anywhere on YouTube consistently. So that's why I wanted to do at least this reading every day. But I do want to say, you don't have to be an addict or be in recovery to benefit from these readings. I share experiences and things that I've learned in my life and on my journey that helped me today. And I think anybody could benefit from that. You don't have to be an addict or be in recovery. Also, I do read The Language of Letting Go by Melanie Beatty. And it's about codependency and strengthening yourself and your family and relationships in your life that are important to you. So I do think everybody could benefit from that. So I just wanted to get that out of the way. I didn't want you guys to see me starting off with this and click off. So just bear with me, guys. I'm really trying to build a community here on YouTube. So yeah, I'm a new channel. Help me out and hit that like, hit that subscribe. I would really, really appreciate it. And now I'm going to shut up and we're going to read. So we're going to start off with the Just for Today by Narcotics Anonymous. And today is August 19th. First things first. We apply effort to our most obvious problems and let go of the rest. We do the job at hand and we progress. New opportunities for improvement present themselves. It's been said that recovery is simple. All we've got to change is everything. That can seem a pretty tall order, especially when we first arrive in Narcotics Anonymous. After all, not many of us showed up at our first meeting because our lives were in great shape. On the contrary, a great many of us came to NA in the midst of the worst crisis of our lives. We needed a recovery, and quick. The enormity of the change required in our lives can be paralyzing. We know we can't take care of all that needs to be done, not all at once. How do we start? Chances are we've already started. We've done the first, most obvious things that needed to be done. We've stopped using drugs and we've started going to meetings. But what do we do next? Pretty much the same thing, just more of it. From where we are, we do what we can. We walk the path of recovery by picking up our feet and taking the steps that's right in front of us. Only when it's been accomplished must we concern ourselves with what comes next. Slowly but surely, we'll find ourselves making progress down the path, visibly drawing closer each day to becoming the kind of person we'd like to be. Just for today, I will walk the path of my recovery by taking the step right in front of me. I like this reading a lot, and I think that it proves what I just said. You don't have to be an addict. You don't have to be in recovery to benefit from this reading. We all are going through things in life, and we get overwhelmed with everything that has to be done. At least I do. And I'm sorry, guys, if it's dark. I'm on my way to work. I'm trying to rush, and I wanted to get this video out for you guys. So just bear with the quality of this. Like I said, I'm still new and I'm learning. But yeah, I like this line where it says, from where we are, we do what we can. And that's so true. Like, we can only do what we're capable of at this very minute. So don't fill your plate with too many things and force yourself to have to do these extravagant things. You will get there in life. You know, I just reminded myself of my son. My son is young and he would love to start off at the top. And I explain to him all the time, like, you don't start at the top. You start at the bottom and you work your way up to the top. So yeah, I liked that little reading today. So now what I want to say is, usually I do this reading, and then like I said, I do the Melanie Beatty. Right now, I cannot find my Melanie Beatty book. I think it's in storage, but I really wanted to, like I said, get a variety of meditations out for those who really aren't interested in the NA readings. So I went ahead and Googled today. And I Googled the Language of Letting Go August 19th meditation for you guys. And the title of it is Letting Go of Shame. Shame is that dark, powerful feeling that holds us back. Yes, shame can stop us from acting inappropriately, but many of us have learned to attach shame to healthy behaviors that are in our best interest. In dysfunctional families, shame can be tagged to healthy behaviors such as talking about feelings, making choices, taking care of ourselves, having fun, being successful, or even feeling good about ourselves. Shame may have been attached to asking for what we want and need, to communicating directly and honestly, and to giving and receiving love. Sometimes shame disguises itself as fear, rage, indifference, or a need to run and hide. But if it feels dark and makes us feel bad about being who we are, it's probably shame. In recovery, we're learning to identify shame. When we recognize it, we can begin to let go of it. We can love and accept ourselves starting right now. We have a right to be here, and to be who we are. And we don't ever have to let shame tell us any differently. Today, I will attack and conquer the shame in my life. I love this reading. I am so happy that I Googled it and shared it here for you guys. Shame could show up a lot in people's lives, in recovery, absolutely. But also, and this is The Language of Letting Go by Melanie Beatty, like I said, but it's for people in codependent relationships, toxic relationships, family, friends, significant others, all of that. And like it says, if you grew up in a dysfunctional family, you can have shame around receiving or giving love. I know women who have shame around their cycle because that's what they were taught growing up. And that's where life comes from. It's so natural. And, you know, do not be ashamed of your womb and your cycle, ladies. But these are all things that we've been programmed with all of our life in society that we need to let go of. And you know what? It does not have to be complicated, because if you sit and think about, like I said in the other reading, all the things we have to do and everything we were ever shamed about and all this programming that we have to unravel, that's hella overwhelming, and you're going to more likely run for the hills. So where it says right here, when we recognize it, we can begin to let go of it. So that's all you can focus on at first if it's too overwhelming. Next time I feel shame come up, I'm just going to recognize that that's what it is. So if that's a small goal that you just have to make for yourself, guys, hold on, I'm going to roll my window up because sorry, there's guys behind me doing something, building something. So I was trying to keep my voice down, but I'm loud and I have to express myself. So I feel like they could hear me. So that's why I did that. But yeah, guys, if you just start with that small goal, like next time I'm having an emotion that doesn't feel good, I'm going to recognize that it's shame. I'm going to recognize that it's fear. It's indifference. It's, what else did it say? Rage. These things can all come through as a form of shame. And don't feel ashamed about feeling shame either. This is all something we all feel and that we all go through. So I am going to read one more reading because it's my favorite. And it's this book of 365 Days of Kindness. And it gives a little scripture, and then it gives us an act of kindness to do for the day. And I love that. So we're going to go again to August 19th. Belonging. This is how we know that we belong to the truth and how we set our hearts at rest in his presence. Oh my God, guys, I am a friggin' idiot. My back window is fully all the way down. So I'm like screaming about these guys back there that are doing shit and could probably hear me, and they could probably still friggin' hear me. Whatever. You know what? I'm not going to be ashamed of who I am. Okay, guys, so let me start this over. I'm sorry. This is how we know that we belong to the truth and how we set our hearts at rest in his presence. And that's 1 John chapter 3, verse 19. In a world competing for truths and voices telling you to own your truth, what can be left to say of knowing anything for certain? Truth has the assumption that there is a right belief beyond all subjectivity and experience. While everything that we experience is a level of truth, there is a greater truth about our lives and existence that can only be found in Jesus. The truth is this: you belong. In a world where we desperately try to find our place, fit in with certain groups, or share common ground, we can often feel isolated. God's truth is that you are a part of his family, and nothing is going to change that. As you dwell in reality of your belonging, let your heart find the divine presence of the living God and rest in it. I'm not going to go too much into this reading because I don't like to discuss religion in depth, and I respect everybody's choice of if they do or if they don't believe in God. But I just like to read that reading. And our act of kindness today, guys, is to do a chore for someone in your household. So that's what we got to do today, guys. Let me know in the comments below who did a chore for somebody in their household. And I'm trying to think right now because actually I swept and vacuumed my mom's living room today. So I've already done my act of kindness unknowingly. But yeah, let me know what you guys did, who you did it for. And I'm going to jump off here because I'm probably running late for work. But thank you guys so much for joining me today. Let's get some comments going in the comment section. And yeah, guys, I'll see you here again tomorrow. Bye.